It's true. It's true. Well, speaking of deja vu, let's talk about Marvel, or yeah, it's World War Hulk that kind of everybody believes is happening, right? Marvel's World War Hulk is going to happen, probably, maybe.
Maybe.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean,
There's going to be some form of adaptation of this at some point.
some
I
point,
think
yeah.
right now is kind of going to happen.
They're definitely hinting towards it. Even the opening episode of She-Hulk, which you guys can get the audio commentary in the members section. See, I remember to mention it there. Yes, the first episode kind of hints towards it's like, oh, Sakaran's ship is coming after me. It would be interesting, like, there's been enough of a time gap since Ragnarok to this. If the rumors were true that, like, if he has a son and maybe there's rapid growth or something to happen, you could feasibly be like, the Grandmaster has a new champion, and it's your son. You gotta go. You gotta go. Oh, okay. Like, hey, Jen, come with me. We're going to World War Hulk. Bring Abomination.
What year did Ragnarok take place? Was it 2017 or 2018?
It was 17, I believe.
Right, so if that's 17, that's what, at least 8 years old.
And also, he was there for 2 years already. So
yeah, so 2 years. That's 10. Like, you could have a 10-year-old maybe, but I
mean,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind seeing a 10-year-old Hulk. I think that'd be quite funny. I think that would fit the show.
That would honestly, it would be like, hey, can he protect himself? It's like, oh, actually, he's kind of just like, you could spin it as Scar has never grown up. He's been in the arena his entire life, sort of like Conan. So you should be a father and go help him because he knows nothing besides war. Like, that's a good personal thing to push, Like, I could see that. So
make him like early Maestro, like just amalgam a bunch of Hulks together. Like, Secret Wars comes around and then you see the kid growing up and he is Maestro. Like, I'd be down with that.
That'd be cool. But also, I do want to bring up, since we're talking about this whole Hulkin thing, obviously we know that the license is coming up. Somebody even did the digging and found out, hey, June of 2023, the 15-year expires from Universal, which we always knew was going to happen at some point for the film rights. So it expires there. Do you think World War Hulk becomes a film or a mini-series?
I mean, if that is all legit and they haven't already got it back, 100% the movie.
Yeah.
100%.
I could see that being close to $1 billion Hulk movie for the first time ever.
A profitable Hulk movie? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Yeah. It hasn't happened yet. It has not happened yet, but this one might be it.
100%. I think for budgetary reasons, 100% the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There would be, the amount
and don't have the leader in it. That's what everyone wanting the leader. Like, no.
No, you save the leader for when World War Hulk is done and he comes back, and suddenly the leader has been wrecking, and he's like, oh, he's my responsibility. Now we're going to go back to a more grounded Hulk. Like, it's a good way to do it. And off the back of the success of the explosive film, then you could do another smaller scale Hulk film with the leader and kind of bring the people along for another Hulk. Like, it's there.
You
can do it.
He's not in Thunderbolts already.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah. It's a perfect place to use him. Like, Thunderbolt Ross would definitely know what happened with the juice falling on his head. Like,
just like, I know that.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd definitely make it a movie.
Same.
But you know full well it's not going to be the World War Hulk people want, and people can get mad.
Oh, people are already mad just talking about it. Like, Marvel talk, which is honestly just becoming more toxic than like YouTube.
Oh, it's horrendous. It's horrible.
I've fallen into just seeing some people, like people I follow, that are clowning on these people that are like, this is the perfect World War Hulk film. And one dude who had like thousands of likes and comments, and everybody's like, this is perfect. He's like, you take Hulk, you put him onto a planet with 15 different Hulks, and they just fight for 2 hours. It's like, oh my God, you're all dumb. You're all actually dumb. Like,
see, this is the problem with the TikTok soups phenomenon. I'm going to call it that, ironically. Like, it was bad before. It's gotten worse since that.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants a story. People want a slideshow. Not even that. People want a PowerPoint. Like, it's gotten bad. It needs to stop. Like, you don't have to like what they've done with MCU Hulk. That's perfectly fine. Your prerogative. But like, let's not act like the 2-hour movie of Hulk punching things is going to be anything other than boring as fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
It'll be bad. Even if it's not bad, you'll find something to hate about it because you're the internet and that's what you do. We all do it. We're all guilty of it. It's not. Don't make it your personality. Like, MCU bad is not a personality trait. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, it's become a personality.
They're forcing it, but it shouldn't.
Yeah. It should not be one, exactly. Unfortunately.
Let go of your little, like, your phone, earbud, microphone thing. Stop staring down a camera with your gormless face. Like,
you're like so is it the iPod headphones with the little microphone?
You hold it, but you pinch it between your pointer and your thumb, and that's how you do everything.
And the funny thing is that they don't need to do that. I found that out because I'm on TikTok as well, and you can produce videos with the computer because it allows you to upload them. Yeah. So yeah, seeing that as just a quick and dirty way just to get content out, even though if they didn't do the research or anything like that.
Computer, hey, guess what? You can do it with your phone microphone.
Yeah.
Right.
Either that or their phone is jacked up to where the microphone doesn't really work.
It's probably jacked up in fairness. Like.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to that was a slight tangent.
Well, yeah, it's to me personally, if they, as I wouldn't want it like 1-to-1, but it would be interesting for me. But I know people wouldn't like it because, like we've seen with She-Hulk, they don't want Hulk with a personality.
Yeah,
and another type of character arc. They just want Hulk to smash things and to be kind of comic relief, but not so much. It's just they just want to see him smash stuff, and that's not what people would actually. Well, it's not what the casual audience would want to see for like an hour and 30 or 2 hours.
It's not even that. The people asking for it don't want that.
Yeah.
Because they complained about that exact thing, like in everything else. Like you don't. No one actually wants that. It's just a thing you want because that's what you think the Hulk is. You're missing the point of the Hulk entirely.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even like the Hulk. Like that's coming from me. Like there's a point behind that character. Really.
I mean, I'm a fan of Hulk. I've admitted it plenty of times. I love the Hulk, but people don't understand the fact that Hulk, ever since the last 20 years, really. They've used the Hulk to really focus on mental health, anger control, anger management, depression, and all that. And the reason the Hulk starts to control it is because they realized if this dude doesn't learn how to control his emotion after 30 years of being the Hulk or whatever, maybe he's not a good example. Like, people miss that point. Like, the MCU has tackled that. Like, the opening episode of She-Hulk, we talk about it in the audio commentary. He has this book. He's put it together so in case something like this happened, he can walk somebody through because you don't want to be on the run for the government for a decade of your life because you can't control your anger. That's the point of the Hulk. So, like, regressing Bruce Banner into that full time would undo all the character development. That's the thing here. Like,
in fairness, yes, people that have that can regress.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely a thing that can happen. Will they regress Bruce Banner? Absolutely. Smart Hulk is not permanent. Let them develop a character.
Exactly.
This is the first chance they've been able to do it. Let them develop the character. He's going to regress. You're going to have your fight. He's going to split. And then they're going to have another form of Hulk with him, depending if Ruffalo sticks around, which I imagine he will because he seems to like this role. Like, you have character arcs and character moments. This is how storytelling works. Like, just wait for Smashy Hulk. You're going to get the dumb shit you want.
Yeah.
Just let him let the dumb shit have a reason to exist, and that's why the dumb crap works.
Exactly. Yeah, it's so yeah. That's some of the just World War Hulk talk and what to do with the Hulk and what the people want. Again, as She-Hulk continues to go on, there's new revelations, and by the end of it, there'll be plenty of theories and hints to what comes next. We'll end up talking about it here on the show, so stay tuned. So that's officially brought us to the end of the podcast.